Hi everybody, this is Barry Schwartz from the Search Engine Roundtable, Rusty Brick. This is the news we covered over the past week at the Search Engine Roundtable, SERoundtable.com. Today is Friday, February 5th. I'm not going to do the screen and also video thing today because I'm in a new setup. I had a way behind schedule today. I actually moved my office into the conference room to give more space for things and for our growth in the company. So things are a little bit slightly different, plus I'm way behind schedule, so I figured I'd just do the video itself. Let's first discuss the first thing is I posted the February 2010 Google Webmaster Report. Typically, we cover what's being discussed at a Webmaster World thread, and pretty much the only thing that's being discussed at this Webmaster World thread is cat feed related topics. Is it live? Is it not live? I see it. I don't see it. Stuff like that. So we also summarized some of that discussion and then posted the most important topics Google related in this thread. Which I've been covering these Webmaster videos with you for the past month or so. So if you want to see that, you can see that Webmaster report at SERoundtable.com and just go to February 5th archives and you'll be able to see that. The next topic, SEO related, is that Bing talked a little bit about how they handle colloquial versus www versus non-www URLs and how that colloquial issue is handled. So I'll quote Brett Young from the Webmaster group at the big search engine. He said, "It really doesn't matter if your site link is residing on the www or non-www. More important is the structure of your URL they are using to link to, especially if your site is not using a colloquialized using a 301 redirect. So if you're not 301 redirecting the non-www to the www or vice versa, it's very important how you link to those URLs. When not redirected, we treat the non-www and the www version of your site as two different websites. So if you have links out there with and without the www, your whole site is ranking is affected. Colloquializing your site to one or the other will automatically cause us to combine all those links and apply them to the chosen version of your website. So basically, if you have www and non-www working and they're not redirected to one or other, make sure to redirect them so Bing figures it out. Next topic is AdWords related. A new reason why Google is disapproving AdWords ads is something called artificial ad traffic, and this is a new thing that ads are being disapproved for. Google said basically this is happening, yes it's true, and they pretty much linked to a frequently asked question about inflating ad clicks and impressions in the advertising policy guidelines. Basically this means don't promote inflating ad clicks or impressions. Advertisers are not permitted for the promotion of inflated clicks or impressions on ads, such as pay-per-click, pay-per-view, or auto-surfing, automatic ad clicking, and other guaranteed traffic programs. So, if you're looking a way to promote your ads in some fashion, Google will block your ads from showing up, and this is called artificial ad traffic, and Google's been sending out disapproval notifications to advertisers because of it. Next up, Google's sending AdSense publishers notifications of payments via email. So typically when you get a payment from Google, for AdSense payment from Google, basically Google would send you, just basically deposit the money in your bank account or send you a check in the mail or via UPS or some other method. Now Google is basically, I didn't get this, but some publishers are reporting that they actually got an email notification saying that money has been deposited to their account. I think it's a nice feature, but they should let publishers opt out of that if they don't want those emails. Next up on the AdSense side is Google has double paid a publisher for the first time, and they apologized via email. Basically, we had in the past where Google accidentally printed duplicate checks with the exact same check number, exact same amount to the publisher and sent it out. But it happened to be that Google sent out to some publishers a number of checks, actually one check that was actually for twice the amount that they should have paid. Google said they apologized. They're not going to request the money back, but they will deduct it from the next payment cycle. Typically, publishers were happy with that because they get to keep the money a month earlier. We ran a poll earlier this week asking AdSense publishers, well actually there was news this week about AdSense publishers that Google might disclose the revenue split that AdSense publishers get versus what Google gets from those clicks. So in the Webmaster World thread, we were covering on that news. A lot of publishers say they don't want to know. Most of the publishers in the Webmaster World thread said they don't want to know. They don't care how much the split is. They don't care if it's 75%, they don't care if it's 50%, they just don't want to know. I found that a little bit hard to believe. I understand the reasoning behind it, but I found it a little hard to believe. So I ran a poll earlier this week, and the poll results are in. We got about 80 responses, which is not a tremendous amount. We got about 80 responses. And of those responses, 66% said that they do want to know the revenue split, and only 6% said they don't want to know. 27% said they don't care. So there you go. Most publishers do want to know the revenue split. Back on the AdSense section, we had a topic here. Of a bug with Blogger and AdSense, where if you looked at the overall reporting, it would show basically a hyphen in the earned amount. It's basically a bug, a reporting bug that's not showing the amount that you actually should be getting paid. It just shows a dash or a hyphen in place of the actual dollar amount. You can actually click through deeper to get to the actual numbers. Google's aware of the bug. They don't know when they're going to fix it, but it's actually not going to affect your earnings. It's just going to affect the reporting on that page. Okay, we have 2 Google News topics to talk about. Google News is testing a new design. I personally don't see it, but a lot of people are complaining about it in the Google News forum. We have some links to those complaints. We don't have any pictures to show you right now. I'm looking for pictures. I haven't found anything yet. So if you see anything, please let me know. You have to send a screenshot to me. But there is some new design being tested. Google actually acknowledged it. They confirmed that there's a new design being tested right now. I personally don't see it again. If you do see it, then let me know. Also, Google has been testing or actually implemented what are called stars on Google News. So now if you actually see these blue pale stars on Google News. When you surf the different searches, you do Google News searches, or you do go to the Google News homepage, you'll see these stars. You click on a star, Google will then add that to your starred information, plus they'll use that to hopefully fine-tune their news results. So it's pretty useful for some people, but some people find it very confusing. We wrote about it, have some pictures on it on February 2nd. You can check it out. Also, a new feature that Google seems to be testing, not in this country, but in other countries, is something like Google Images preview flips, where you basically see you click on the image in Google Images, and out comes this large image of it, which you actually pan through. You can flip through like Google News Flip. You can flip through these images one by one to surf through the various images. We have a screenshot on SEOroundtable.com on February 1st. If you want to take a look at that, it's pretty neat. Obviously, webmasters are somewhat upset by it because it's giving people a larger screenshot of it, and they don't have to click through your blog to get it. Finally, it was Groundhog Day, and we have various logos from their different search engines. Google, Yahoo, AOL, and others did not post logos. We had one from Bing. We also had posted a logo on our thing, so I'll post some screenshots in the actual video for you to see. So that pretty much recaps the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz. This is news we covered over at the past week at the Search Engine Roundtable at SEOroundtable.com. Today again is February 5th, Friday. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.